We're live. We're going. Here's the show.
Oh.
So we just killed the dragon. We got some stuff from Sindri. Did I actually buy everything from him? I think I did.
I made that episode a bit beefier than we meant it to be.
Let's do it.
Like, oh, I'm sure there's a Sindri spot here, and then
there is, but you have to fight the dragon first. Metal
Hunter,
bracer.
I'm 62 hours into Final Fantasy
Good.
VII.
Yeah.
It's been, hold on, math. 2 weeks since it's come out.
I don't suppose you can try keeping that
That means,
clean?
Connor, I played 31 hours each week of this game.
It's like a second job.
But I get to enjoy it. I'm kidding. I enjoy large portions of my job, but some portions I dramatically dislike.
Don't forget, don't wash your hands.
I want that cozy, like, camper van game to be on.
Feels like it wasn't that long
so
ago
I can
we were
try it.
hunting deer. Now we fought dark
Looks
elves,
interesting. I mean,
trolls,
I'm
and ogres.
like
and a
cautiously
dragon.
optimistic because the art
I
style
feel like
is
we
one of
could be
those that
anything.
like
We
is
win
also
because
really
we are
common
determined,
for-
disciplined, not because
How do
we
I change
feel
the arrows
ourselves
again? There-
superior.
There we go.
Sure, I know. It's just, it feels good to be strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Light runic attack. View menu. What do I currently have equipped? I think that's better. Nah, we're gonna keep it. Okay.
It's crazy to me that we're, what, how many hours in this game? No.
I'm not sure. I'd have to, like, 9 hours, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe
This
more
one
than
is
that.
like, I mentioned before, it's so much easier than kids compared to Ragnarok. But you spend kind of. I guess more, it's been so long.
Another one down!
I guess Ragnarok. So I think of it more.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
No, it's just Ragnarok so fresh in my mind. I kind of forget that this how
There we
what
go.
the pacing of this game is.
Want me to shatter
It's
it?
like we haven't even met Mimir.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna like this.
I think he's at the top of this mountain,
I don't
honestly.
even completely blow up. That crystal,
So
I
like
shot it
I
once.
remember meeting him
It's
at
going
this
again.
juncture, but then I don't remember like what else left there is to do.
Hey,
Right.
that could be
I don't mean
valuable.
that necessarily as a detriment to the game. It's just very little happens in it. I'm struggling to articulate this. Little happens in this game in terms of like listed events, but a lot happens like thematically and emotionally, I guess. Isn't there a bucket with the red stuff?
Yeah, but like, I shot it. I don't know what it did.
Crystal renews itself.
I have to like get it up there somehow. Presumably, I can get it up there, and then it will like explode against that stuff and set it off, but I can't remember how I get it.
Well, that underneath that platform, you're gonna be able to climb eventually. Can you
Oh, wait, is
maneuver
this
it
something?
here?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, so then you blow it at that red spot.
Yeah.
Ready yourself,
Enemy down!
Why am I timing it? There we go.
Need more time!
Good.
Fuck. I didn't know that could ever not kill them.
There's a bridge over. How do we get to it?
Like, unless they're like large enemies, right? Like I didn't realize the enemies that size could have that.
Yeah, usually the stagger attacks usually take out whatever health they have left.
I know kind of what I have to. I'll have to use this stuff.
We gotta find a way to lower that bridge. That has to be the way out of here.
Look here. Another.
This one's called Mimir.
He's like,
Mother tried to tell me this one.
I think how he just
I think
barks
I
at
was
him to
too
be
young.
like the.
Are giants coming out of his
Our
armpits?
lore master.
Yeah. He's like.
I think that might be Odin stabbing him.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. That triggers a memory of me of like, my mom would give me like letters from like whatever important documents she gets, right? She's like, "What is this saying to me?" I'm like, and I would have to translate into Vietnamese what it was.
Ah.
Of course, she asked more nice, but it's still very hard to tell me what.
I will never get tired of shattering things with this. Almost ready.
God damn it. I got back into a corner and I'm stun locked. Like I literally can't get out of this corner.
Hang on!
Could you have used arrows to like?
I don't know, maybe.
fighting game. They just combo your ass. I mean, I don't know. Wait, Connor, have we talked since, you know, the announcement that Akira Toriyama died?
I don't think so. I mean, we've talked since, but I don't think we talked about it the other day.
What's your experience with Akira Toriyama?
I mean, it's just, Dragon Ball Z mainly. I'm
Right.
familiar with like Sandland. I don't think he was. I don't know how involved he was. Chrono Trigger, yeah.
At least aesthetically, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Well, that was.
Boy.
Sir.
See, Lore just barks at him
Hold
to.
on. Let me read this.
And how else are you supposed to get a kid to do what you want to do? You bark at him. Give him respect.
Not gonna lie, I did jump a little bit at that.
I think you got him.
Okay, where are the other ones of those statues? Yeah, it's not actually something interactable. Press. I don't know if I had to go all the way back down here. I don't know if it's down here. I don't think it's going to be down there at all. Oh, look at this. Come on, dude. That's why I smash all this crap. Every once in a while, get a small amount of hack silver.
For the chance of it, Connor.
Yeah, like I've said, it's like with The Last of Us. It's like if you don't play that game like speed run religiously or whatever, you wind up like just not knowing which paths have like hidden items.
Mm-hmm.
If it jumps out to you, like please let me know because I'm trying to find the last one of those. I think I'm close to an upgrade. I don't know which one this is, if it's the rage or the health, but I think I'm close to one of them. I kind of want to get this one, but I am not seeing
Is it simply just one of the destroy them ones?
Yeah.
Like it's not burned? Okay.
Yeah. So it's one of the easier ones, which is why I want to find it.
What? Can you blow up that red thing right there? Or that's one you can pick up and throw in then.
Yeah, this is the pick up and throw. This is how I blew up some of the other ones.
Presumably it needs that as well. So it has to be with it without out of reach. You've done checked up there. And they're usually not far enough
Atreus,
to get the actual
follow me.
backtrack.
No, he triggered a speech there, so I don't think it's going to be past there because that's just like another room. I think that's considered like a separate room at that point.
Oh wait, did you bring the bridge up?
Yeah.
Is it underneath anywhere? You know what I mean? Underneath the center of the bridge.
Yeah. I don't know how I would tell that though.
Can you go back down and then look from the side? There. Oh wait, that's the chest itself. Never mind. No.
Yeah. There was one in that, sitting on that shelf. And then one at the top of the stairs. It's part of why we had to go up here. On that thing.
Was there one? Were you able to find one right near the chest? Because usually, like, there's one right next to the chest, or basically next to it.
It's kind of what I thought, like this crevice would be.
Probably is the one that's right next to the chest you needed to break. Never mind.
That's the old chest. I bet something good's inside.
I think I had the problem with this one the first time I played this game.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, go ahead and look it up because I'm not gonna figure it out fast enough.
Runic chest. Okay. Where your location was. Close to the Raven.
We're on the mountain. I don't know. It's like right after the dragon fight.
Well, they have it listed based on location, so I'm like, what does that mean to me? Let's see. I'll find the mountain there. Okay, so they said to the side of the bridge to spot the C. We need the N rune, right? Or the R. Which one do we need?
The end-looking one.
Okay. It says head back down past the Nornir chest that you're praying to, and the shatter crystal at the red sap wall to enter the room with the Jotnar shrine.
Oh, with this thing?
And then turn. Circle. Move the camera up. Turn left. Once I look up to the right to find the end-looking rune. Oh, there it is.
Wait,
Turn-
why am
turn
I still
right.
not seeing it?
Turn right. That's left. Corner. Bottom corner. There you go. There it is.
Oh. Jesus.
Open that chest.
Ah, man. Oh, well, I thought I was at an upgrade, but I actually need one more. But still, these are easier to deal with because I don't have to I'm not dealing with like my ability to
It's getting colder. We must be near the
You
top.
get somewhere
Having
quickly.
nightmare.
Because some of those are such
Not long
like,
now, Mom.
they're meant to be challenges, right? So like they can be kind of rough occasionally.
Yeah, but like, it's one of those. That's why it's optional, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Look, the summit. We're so close now.
But
Your quiver.
at the same time, it's like
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's all right. I can hold it.
Stop.
locking health upgrades behind optional puzzles is, like.
Not ideal.
You could argue either direction, basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Ursula, get your crappy shit out of here.
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing. Enemies ahead!
Bring him down! I can help out more if you want. Just let me know.
Because you should be meeting Mimir.
I can't get into that yet either. I find this is actually wild to me because like
There must be some way out. You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
actually I can't remember the exact story of this game, so I'll just like let it play
That
out.
sounds like
let
the
it
same
pan
man who
out.
came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
You brought company this time. Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You
you
help
watch
me,
Lost,
I
Connor?
help
Huh?
you. Tell me where
Have
they
you ever watched
are,
Lost
and
or
I'll
ever
talk
watched
to
Lost?
Odin.
Your father
Uh,
won't let
I
me
really
go
liked
Balder,
it
and he won't
as
let
a
you
kid.
kill me. You have
I
nothing
thought
to
they
offer
kind of
me,
went off the rails.
So take your questions.
Oh, 100%.
Take
Starting
your
in season
threats.
3.
Take these two worthless
And it-
wankers and
And they got
I
piss
like-
off.
lost interest. I think I lost interest after going to college
no
a
one's
bit,
looking. We'll be back
and then
for
just
your
like
other
never
man.
returned to
Don't
it.
you
But
forget.
it's
Very
having
weird.
it's been having kind of like a weird like
We really
resurgence
are.
of popularity, and people going like, you know what, got a lot of grief at the time occasionally, but it's actually a very weird but well done show.
It's one of those shows that actually.
Like kind of holds up,
Tried
or at least
something?
like is doing something interesting, so you can kind of forgive it. if
Yeah, because we
it's-
don't get that. Really. Or
like
yeah, we
you
don't
get
really
it, but it's
that.
like you don't. The idea that you would get it on like a very standard like mainstream channel is
Not yeah, no,
unusual.
no.
That's what's
Ah,
unusual
the
about
very topic of
'cause, like,
conversation.
Not that
Tattooed man
channels are a
traveling with a
thing anymore,
child.
but like you don't.
Boy,
Our
check
channels
that
are a
path.
thing, but like
Sure we are.
when we speak of it,
it. Yeah,
the major networks are doing like procedurals or reality shows.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
kind
Which
of.
I really don't.
I
like.
don't-
I don't really like
I don't-
police procedurals very much for a variety of reasons, but
Yeah, like
I have been into
grown
like,
out of them.
yeah. I have liked like shows that have a very similar formula though. And, like I can't deny there's some appeal to some of the old like Law and Order stuff, but you know, the more I know now, the more I'm like, if I watch it now, I can kind of see like more of the like weird propaganda in those shows. But
Oh, 100%.
well, like Supernatural is one that I watched as a kid for years.
But we just saw the
I-
movie.
That's actually
stopped
one that I
after
recorded on my
season-
mom's DVR and would watch when I returned from college still.
Do as I say.
Yeah, that's when I stopped after season
He
5.
doesn't know
'cause
what you are.
I was just
I
like,
would keep
this
it that
feels
way.
like an
you?
intended end point.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm
it actually was.
And it was like it has,
yeah, it
it's
was.
very
I think
like common knowledge that he wanted to end
my-
it after season 5.
my feeling has long been that like I think what happened kind of is they wanted to end it at season 5, and so season 6 and 7 felt a little bit like forced, and then they had a few after that kind of came back into focus in terms of like at least it had a coherent story that they were trying to tell.
Yeah, because I think season 6, what little I watched of it, returned to like the Monster of the Week stuff, which like that's how the show started.
A little
but,
bit.
like,
There was
always a narrative through line that they were trying to reach.
There was a plot line that was like a different type of enemy. I'm gonna wind up going and watching Supernatural when we're done with this now. There was like a plot line about like the Leviathan, which was like these little like worm things that crawl into people's ears and take them over, and they're trying to farm humans for food production by making them fat and then killing them in slaughterhouses or something. It like that was straight up. That was one of the plot lines of one of the seasons. And then I can't remember seasons. I think that was 6. That was either 6 or 7. And then anyway, then there's one season where they wind up finding like this old secret base of like the Men of Letters, and it's like it's founded by their grandfather or some shit. It's just like what? Anyway, but they had a good plot
Greatest
line in like season
ambassador
8
to the
about
gods, the giants, and
angels.
all the creatures of the 9 realms.
falling
also
to
Every
Earth.
remember-
corner of these
That
lands,
was,
every language spoken, every war waged, every
Good
deal
idea, but
struck.
the execution was
They
a
call
little
me
rough.
Mimir. Smart.
But yeah,
There's
what were you
also,
saying?
like,
Sorry,
plot-
I'll let you
No,
finish.
there's also
And we can play out
there's
the
also
scene.
a plot. There was also a plot line about like I think season 6, like their grandpa was alive somehow or got resurrected, some nonsense, right? And they were
Yeah.
trying to hunt down like alpha versions of various
Yeah,
of the various monsters they have found throughout their time, and I'm like, what's happening? Why are we?
which
doing
was also
this?
like a weird concept because it lent this idea that like these are just like these weird like magical beings that I don't know reproduce from meiosis or something.
like yeah, there's some implied reproduction of some kind, yeah.
But like they don't. But it's like there's some kind of like kill switch if they die, that like everything ever birthed by them dies or something. It's very weird.
Birthed. Just okay. Let's let Mimir talk now.
This man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
Can't we just take that bridge?
When he said
We
that, I
have
was
a
like,
Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they...
fantastic.
What? Sorry.
When he said a hand reaching for the sky, I thought he meant like a hand flipping off the sky. I'm like, that's dope. That's metal as hell.
We're gonna make the sound a little lower.
Grades, Connor. And it blows my mind. The simple act of, hey, when you start this extra credit,
Locks
make sure
this
you
one
pick
up
the
with
right
a secret
period
rune.
that
If
you
it still
belong in.
exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
I will
The
say
numbers
though.
that fail that is asinine. It's just insane.
I will say though, and like this isn't a fully articulated set of thoughts, okay? This is like me speculating based on like my reading and my like experience of living in
Animals.
the world now. One of the things that I think is worth consideration sometimes is like all of these little places where you have to like remember the particularities of what we've decided, how little forms are filled in, like little administrative tasks in like this really complex bureaucracy. And the point I'm getting to is I think there's a certain form of like what you could call like form fatigue for this level of administrative burden. Like it's literally a lot of why certain healthcare doesn't get achieved, because it like the forms are complicated and the process to deal with it is complicated, and so it just doesn't happen. So yeah, it's annoying and frustrating that a student can't do that, but also I think we're all kind of dealing with that problem somewhere in our lives. So, anyway, I didn't mean to get like that intense.
No, it's just when you have to deal with 190 students doing that.
Oh yeah, well that's a lot of kids. My God, that is too many kids.
33 each period, buddy.
That is too many kids for one teacher. Jesus. I think you can kind of do that in college, entry-level college courses, like some of the like foundational.
Again,
you can do like some of like foundational psychology, foundational science and history and stuff like that. Because like really what you have to, really the context there is like you're giving a lecture about a specific topic. It doesn't necessarily need to be super hands-on, but I don't think that's a good setting for just about any subject in K through 12.
No.
Which, yeah, that's fantastic. And it's kind of funny, like not funny, haha, of course, funny, sad or whatever. Just like how much literature there is on like philosophies of pedagogy, but when you actually like, and you know this better than I am, sure, because you are a teacher, you don't just read or hear people talk about these things. You have all this pedagogy that's been written for years that is just completely ignored. Completely ignored once you come face to face with the administrative apparatus and like how it gets funded and all that.
Because like
we know
I've
for
been
years.
reading.
Yeah,
I've been reading on Reddit that like a lot of teachers are getting non-renewals this year, meaning they were probationary and the district decided not to keep them because for one reason or another.
Yeah. Well, doesn't that basically allow them to depress the wages a little bit? Like they can more or less fire everyone and then rehire a certain number of people and start them at a lower rate.
Like, well, there's a couple of reasons. So sharing in my case, I was one of those non-renewals at my district this year. When I was informed, all my coworkers, they were all like shocked, surprised. A lot of people were like, this decision doesn't make sense. You're well established here, the kids like you know, test scores are higher, blah 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 blah, right? But more and more I'm thinking like, one, there's some weird like probably nepotism stuff happening that I can see. I'm not going to speak more than that, but that I have noticed. Or two, at the current pay scale I'm at, I'm like expensive to keep as a newer teacher. Because I think next year my income would have been like 90K or something like that, right? So part of that is like, with budget cuts, did they let me go because they can get an intern on a PIP or a STIP, which is basically a teacher without their credential, hasn't gone through the program, but they're just teaching straight out of wherever they're from.
Yeah.
And that's cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Or they're just gonna hire a newly credentialed teacher because they start at year 1, which is like 15,000 K less than paying me. Because what's happening a lot around a lot of districts is like emergency COVID money. A lot of those grants are running out, or being like just not given anymore, and a lot of people are theorizing, well, maybe that's what it is too.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, money rules the world.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's there's like, that's definitely true. One thing that's always wild to me though is like, I don't know, there's just like so much, it's more expansive even because you wind up with a lot of money making the decisions of like what kind of technology that gets adopted and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know, it feels weird to me because I think that a lot of these schools could like get away with spending a lot less on technology, but they get kind of talked into buying certain things.
Oh yeah, we get,
and then
they get talked into buying like new curriculum all the time, and then it's like
you really don't need to do that for a lot of things.
And they expect like curriculum to work wonders, like to fix all mistakes or all like perceived academic gaps within like 2 or 3 years, and then we go and adopt a new curriculum, and I'm like, things take time, people. Like,
Anyway, I'm gonna let this play out.
Have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
I forgot how wild this scene is, or just the concept that, hey, we're gonna have this dude.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic? There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This.
New series. What a wild accusation.
Give me 1 second. I knocked my camera out, so for some reason the audio is no longer coming through to me.
Interesting.
Here, I'm gonna stop it. Okay. We're gonna have an odd cut, but whatever. Yeah, I knocked my mic out, so I had to restart OBS because it wasn't letting me hear anything.
The long lost realm of the giants.
My guess is that it
inconvenient.
auto switch basically all of the audio devices. Because you're using that as your
Yeah.
output device, I assume.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim runes.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring him here. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
Oh, there's a travel point here.
I'm glad. Controversial take, maybe. I like fast travel as an option always. Like, don't get me wrong, if the traversal is fun enough, I will not use it. But like in general, fast travel, if it's available, I will use it.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man is the only one that I don't use the fast travel.
I Fafnir's storeroom. Is that the dragon?
I think so. Wouldn't you want to go to the world?
Yeah, I think so.
There?
And then
Then you have to like boat around or under the
Yeah.
bridge.
I do appreciate, like,
Look at this
obviously I
place.
guess mild
This must be a branch of
spoilers.
the World Tree.
Boy, stay on the path.
Right, I know.
I like how he yells at him, but I'm like further off the
Can't
path
believe
than
it was
him.
Baldur that came to our house. The Acer.
Yeah.
Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know, it's silly, but I secretly
You
hope
see
we
how
find
I'm staking
Chance
here. There's
in
something
that
I'm supposed to be able to trigger
I guess
right
they
here,
really
but it's
did
not.
leave Midgard, except for the serpent. Maybe the last
Not
of his
looking
kind.
here yet.
Whatever. Don't care
Are
enough.
you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind.
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
We love dodging questions.
I like that, like, I love those things because, like, those are very clearly just loading screens.
Rock!
But
Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Fab. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and Roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage. Little canker-throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut.
Oh, these two.
You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Times he gets so wrapped up in
I was
his
watching
work
the
center
deepest
he
dive
hasn't
on,
the sense to sip or sup.
Oh,
And
his
if he
Son
does
Rebirth,
remember, good
and
luck
one of
getting
the
him to cook
panelists
his own
mentioned that
meat.
he wasn't.
Guess I got all the
I
stomach
think
in the
one of the lines
family.
said like douchebag,
You're
I think.
along with the smarts.
And he was like,
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister?
it was
What
weird
do
to
you
him
know?
to hear like I guess
just need-
Do
modern
you mind?
kind of
Trying to
language
concentrate
in a Final
here,
Fantasy.
Already on a break
So,
from
like,
my break.
here as well. not that I have issues with the F word or fuckery. Wow, teacher month. But like, it's always odd to hear because I don't think
Guess that worked out.
that time period. I always think of that time period as more proper in language, which I know is like very inaccurate, but that's how my brain or maybe pop culture has built it for me, at least.
Yeah. Why is it? What is it? What? Oh, I can put 2 in this one. Amazing.
It was better than one. Most times.
Yep. Now I want to do.
Do I want to pick up Dragon's Dogma 2? Do I want to pick it up on PC? 'Cause I don't know how I feel about consoles with uncapped frame rates.
I guess I don't quite understand what that means. That description of that ability.
Which one?
This one, changing stances, switch stances.
Yeah, so you do the attack and then you have you pause right after the attack and he'll noticeably switch his he'll do an animation that it signifies that you did a switch, and then you can follow through with the rest of that combo. There's a very similar one with the axe where you press R1, pause, and then he like readies it. You see an animation, and that's the one where he like throws it and starts twirling around at the enemies. But yeah, that's all it means is to take a pause. There'll be a what should be very noticeable like animation shift, or like he shifts his body. And once that animation finishes, then you can.
Okay. This is the one you're talking about, right here. Oh, not enough XP. Okay. Okay.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. Smart, behind him.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First, we need to find a boat.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
It does feel really
Behind the big statue
somewhat
of Thor.
macabre that, like, oh, there's a challenge thing here.
I wish we could have gone on a trip like this with Mother. She could fight, couldn't she?
Yes, she fought beautifully.
guess. Oh. Fuck that up. Just like
Apple? No. Rage.
the intensity with which
Oh,
he
wait.
opens the.
Nice.
Cool.
You mean you don't just throw lids off of things?
This is. That's for later. I can't get through there yet.
Boy,
It's some kind of drawing. Maybe a map?
Read this.
Nightmare.
Oh! Maybe a treasure map!
I've got to say, I've never really spent a lot of time looking at the journal in this game.
I generally don't. Though in Ragnarok I enjoyed because it was always written from Kratos' perspective. So it was always neat to see like what he thought of the events that were happening.
That's some statue. Who built it, you think?
I do not know.
I'm going the wrong way.
So, know any
I have to go around that way.
good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were a boy?
There was a man I knew long ago.
I think you should
His
be able to
stories
take
were
the
brief and
axe out when
purposeful.
you're...
Sounds fun.
I think you could in
Do
the
you
second
remember
game,
it?
can't you?
There was one that concerned a hare and a
I'm just
tortoise.
misremembering things.
Like the witch's house?
Unlikely.
So what happens?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. We will continue another time.
Good.
I think I'm not going where I'm supposed to be
Here.
going.
Boy,
Yes, sir. Vecchia.
Well fought, you two.
What is that?
a spirit.
It's talking to us.
And it hears you as well. Try now.
You're dead?
You're very perceptive and reckless. Take caution when lighting these braziers. Sailor and Hellwalkers will swarm to the flames like moths. I assume we have you to thank for freeing us from a watery grave.
Us?
Other spirits. The Lake of Nine is full of them. Most are able to move on from this realm, but we, lucky few,
I
are
forgot
stuck
this
here in Midgard
some side
until our affairs are in order. Perhaps you can help them as well.
We have no desire to help you, spirit.
Ah, but you already have. I only wished to see the sky again. Farewell.
Neat.
disappeared.
Let's not be distracted.
Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the Fire Realm?
No, we're not going to do that.
No, thank you.
Not this playthrough. I will wind up going down random side areas like this because I don't know where I'm going. But
So, I guess we should keep an eye out for other spirits.
What did I say about distractions?
But it sounds like they needed help.
They are...
I'm way off course. I have to go through his way. Okay.
Spirits, boy. Dead things. They have no needs, only wants.
It feels wrong to ignore them.
You will get over these feelings.
Mom would have wanted to help them.
What was that, boy?
Nothing.
I thought as much.
So, what happened with the hare and the tortoise?
The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
It is funny how, like, I do think adding Mimir to the conversations eventually, like, does liven up these segments.
Yeah.
Because, like, otherwise, yeah, you get this where you're just like, well, now we're just going through a cave in complete silence.
Also, his voice is just so good.
Huh?
His voice is just so good, like in
The
terms
water
of
dropped.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
the accent. Like I could listen to that man speak forever.
I do enjoy how, like, you know, spoilers for the end of the game, I guess, but, like, one of the consequences, this game is old now, I don't know, whatever. The, one of the consequences of whatever happens in this game is that the idea that the portals aren't usable anymore. They just, like, immediately figure out a way around.
I know she's really powerful.
In
Do you
Ragnarok.
really think the witch can bring the head back to life?
Which I just thought
seems
was funny,
competent in her
because that's just like,
craft.
okay,
And we have
Sure.
nothing to lose.
If she
Magic.
can't bring it back to life,
giants and gods
can we
and
keep the head?
No.
So
half giants
you
and
may
half
feed it to
gods,
the
so, like,
fish.
let's not worry too much
Okay.
about that. I really, speaking of, like, games where that's the consequence of the game, or whatever, I really want to see another, like, quality map kind of game.
as bad
Huh?
I kind of given up on BioWare. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they really haven't put out anything worthwhile in a while. It's like, and this might, I'm gonna sound like I'm just repeating internet the BioWare that we all loved, the Mass Effect trilogy BioWare. Pretty much any of those people in those positions that have moved on. see what reviews say, but like,
yeah, there's probably some truth to that. It's just and it doesn't necessarily need to be like that team that does it, you know?
no, of course.
But
not.
like, I want like a good space opera game.
Oh, 100%. Like, I will
like that again.
Yes.
It's like, and you know, Starfield isn't the worst game. I do think like some people are a little bit like the degree to which it was a failure is overstated sometimes, I think, but it is.
Yeah, like
Bethesda,
I will never say it's a failure.
Yeah,
I will say it's a disappointment at the worst. That's the worst I'll say about Starfield, is that it's a disappointment compared to the games I got into Bethesda for. So like Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas. Well, New Vegas isn't Bethesda, but it's in the mold of Bethesda games.
Yeah, and
like, even Fallout 4 was a disappointment to me.
It's sealed by rune magic.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
then
gonna tell you right
Starfield-
now, I do not expect Elder Scrolls 6 will probably still be fantastic. Like, it might have some trade-offs that are disagreeable or whatever, but like, kind of like Skyrim. Although I think like if you return to Oblivion, you kind of realize like there are some components to the RPG mechanics that are interesting. Oh, cool.
Here. Boy.
I'm not doing this right now. I think this is a Valkyrie, isn't it?
Hey, it's another treasure map.
Yeah. This looks like a Valkyrie spot. Or that looks like a Valkyrie spot, rather.
Here we go.
God damn it. Freya, why do you have this monster in this cave? I don't think you revealed that it's Freya yet, but whatever.
Hit ya. Almost there. Sorry, not ready.
Can't get through there yet. We have the chains.
Hey, I think I see another one of those bowls of sand up there. That I drew the runes into? Not sure how we reach it. Father, look up there. He's something up there.
That was interesting.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
I forgot about the little puzzles like this. I feel like this was probably taken out of the second game because, like, well, Atreus is older
Okay,
and
well,
not
that's
nearly
way
as
too far to
small.
jump.
Although it's definitely still a lot smaller than Kratos, but
But
what
he's
was
like
putting him up there. What did that do?
14, 15, I think, right?
Bring that block
We
closer and I'll jump to it.
researched.
Probably.
Oh.
also be fun. Almost there. I can't jump over with those wooden boards in the way. It is. It's another one of those sand bowls. Bow.
You're just like, I do enjoy like the thing of like, oh, this is just like ancient magic. We're just gonna trigger it. Sure.
Well, I mean, that's the whole bit in like Hogwarts Legacy. It was like,
Ah, yeah, the water's lower. That's why all this is unveiled. Okay, so this area wasn't even accessible the first time.
axe over.
More of those. Good.
What a detour. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to go down, was I? No, we already came up here. Damn it. Well. Cool, now going back up. I don't know why I just made that like intense sound. Yeah, this is a problem when I did this on accident. There we go.
I bet this'll lead out. Turn back AC. Guess the gods aren't welcome here. There he is. I hope he remembers us. How's it going, Charlie? Is there a witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway. Charlie.
That was bad.
Oh, there she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Just like casually,
Hello.
there's Draugr
Oh.
outside my house, but
Can you
like
bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
Wait.
These arrows are dangerous and wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore.
I forgot. Are they the? Was it rosemary? What fucking
mistletoe.
herb?
It's mistletoe.
Mistletoe?
Now. What's this about a
Who
hand?
gave him to us? I forgot.
Was it one of the dwarves?
I thought so.
Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Just feed him live.
Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it.
Like a boiling pot of like
That's enough.
otherworldly fire soup or something.
It worked!
I appreciate that
Let me
his
see
head was
him.
like rotting and like gross. Now it's
Mimir?
normal-ish.
You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
I shipped
Now.
that so hard, Connor.
You're welcome.
Why did you do that?
Got Mimir.
We cannot
The best
trust
part of
her.
These two
Because
games.
she's a god?
All right, so I think that's a good stop point for this.
Have I taught you?
So that's No Gaming Scientist. Peace.
Bye.